Hi everyone, my name is Sachita. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you guys are new here, please make sure to check out my other videos. I post daily content on makeup, beauty, skincare, hair care, and things along that line. So today I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite face masks because, you know, we all love some little self-care. And these are all face masks that have worked great for my sensitive skin, but also each serve a different purpose. So let's jump right in. First, I wanted to share with you guys a simple detox mask that works great, especially during these times where we're all struggling with maskne, which is basically a term that's been created for when you're struggling with acne just because of, wearing masks all the time, or, experiencing more acne because we're wearing masks. And this is because when you're wearing masks all the time, you're just circulating in the same airflow, and you're also kind of suffocating your skin and your pores, so all the bacteria just remains in there, especially if you're going out and about and working or staying out all day. That can really aggravate your skin. So a detox mask is super helpful to kind of get all those impurities out and give your face like a more fresh start. So my favorite one is the Biossance SQUALANE plus Tea Tree Detox Mask. So Biossance is great because they use really clean and natural ingredients. And since this mask has squalane and tea tree, it really does help to calm your acne or pimples or any sort of breakouts, but at the same time kind of brighten your skin and give you that glow, and really does get in there and clean out your skin. I also feel like typically there are a lot of masks out there that claim to, clean out your pores, but can be really stripping to your skin. Like some clay masks tend to really dry down and really you're super tight and you're like, I can't move my face moment, and that's really not fun, especially if you have sensitive skin. Whereas this Biossance one is super creamy and it doesn't really dry down where you're super tight, but it does do a good job of really cleaning out your skin. There's also another mask that I just ran out of that also does a great job with kind of clearing out your pores and getting all that gunk out of there, and that's the Origins Charcoal Mask. It's one of my favorite masks from the brand, and it really does do a good job of really cleaning out your impurities. And that's great whenever you have had a long week and you're like, okay, my skin just feels really yucky, I just need to kind of get a clean start. I usually apply that mask, but unfortunately I ran out, so I can't show you guys, but I'll definitely leave it in the description box below so you can grab yourself one. Now I want to jump into talking about vitamin C masks, or the type of mask that's going to give you a glow and radiance boost. So I have two vitamin C face masks, the first one being the Tatcha Violet C Radiance Mask. I know this is definitely a very luxurious mask. I always get it whenever Sephora is having its sale, which it's coming up soon. So Sephora had its 20% off sale, and I got this mask because I wanted to treat myself, and it's really just a gorgeous mask. It has this super beautiful purple color to it. So instantly when you apply it, I feel like that purple color just instantly lifts my mood, and I'm like, wow, I look so pretty. And I also like this because it's creamy and doesn't dry down. So that way you're just feeling like you're kind of putting on a moisturizer almost. But then later on, once you remove it within 10 to 15 minutes, it does give you this beautiful glow and hydration to your skin. So I really like to use this vitamin C mask just maybe once in 2 weeks, maybe whenever my skin is feeling dull and I just want that extra boost or extra glow. This mask just works wonderfully for that. Another vitamin C mask that I really been enjoying is the Biossance SQUALANE plus Vitamin C Rose Mask. I first got this mask as just a sample size, just to try it out, and I didn't think I would love it as much. It's just a very unique texture. It smells like honey, and it's very soft, and when you apply it, it just looks invisible, but then you kind of just give it a little bit of rub, and then it looks like this milky texture. And you only need to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, and you can just wash it right off. You don't have to really struggle to get it off. It just comes off smoothly, and it does give you that instant radiance and instant glow. So the reason why I like vitamin C masks is because I love the ingredient itself. It's what has saved my hyperpigmentation and gives me that evened out skin tone, but also it's a gentle enough mask that you could use it every day if you want. But I mean, I don't recommend using any mask every day. I think these are supposed to be treated for those special nights or just, evened out. So I like to kind of go in with these vitamin C masks, again, like I said, maybe once in 2 weeks, or you can do it every week or every 2 days or something like that. And the next set of masks that I want to talk about are those that are chemical exfoliating masks. So I know it sounds scary, but these types of masks are the most efficient to kind of renew your entire skin, like all the dead skin cells. It really does take it all out and gives you a truly baby soft skin. However, chemical exfoliating masks are strong, so you have to kind of really space out when you do try this mask out. I would recommend once a month to start off with. That's how I did it, especially having sensitive skin. I wanted to be really careful the way I handled it. And also, using this mask means that you have to be extra with your SPF, since, you know, it does remove a layer of your skin. I mean, it doesn't sound that extreme, but it's gently exfoliating the dead cells off your skin, you know? So you want to make sure you're protecting your skin a little bit more the next morning, because it is going to be more sensitive and a little bit prone to irritation. The very first chemical exfoliating mask that I tried out was the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial. This has 25% AHA and 2% BHA, so it's a super strong mask. That's why I recommend only using it maybe once a month to start off with, and really see how your skin is handling it. So what I do is, once I have a clean face and I pat dry with a towel, I would apply 1 to 2 pumps or even sometimes 3 pumps all over my face, and I leave it on for exactly 20 minutes. I make sure to set a timer, and sometimes I would just wash it out right before it hits 20 minutes, just so that I'm not overdoing it. Then once I wash it off, I typically like to go in with a cleanser one more time, just because I don't want any of the chemical exfoliating ingredients to linger around in my skin overnight, because I don't want to risk any over exfoliation. And I also use a very hydrating cleanser because, again, chemical exfoliation is a little bit more strong, so I don't want to use any cleanser that's going to strip my skin of extra oil. And then once I've applied this mask for 20 minutes, wash it off, cleanse my face, I go in with a very simple, maybe hyaluronic acid serum and a lightweight moisturizer, and then I top it off with a face oil. I like using the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula oil, which is really expensive, but I have this little trial size that lasts me a long time, or any other face oils that you like to use. And when I first started using this mask, there is a tingling sensation that you will feel. It definitely does tingle for the first few minutes, but that should calm down before you hit that 20-minute mark. If it doesn't, please wash it off. That means that your skin is not liking this product. For me, like the first 3-ish minutes, I was feeling that tingliness, and then it was immediately gone. I was perfectly fine. Almost forgot that I had the mask on, but that timer really helped, so I washed it right off. And now over the months, I've been able to build tolerance with my skin so that I can wear this once a week if needed. But I typically just reach for it maybe once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks. I know this is a very expensive product, but I know I got this during the Sephora sale, so I got it for 20% off. And again, I only reach for this very rarely, but I know that when I do use it, it's going to give me really good results. Next chemical exfoliating mask that I like to use is a recent find. It's the Biossance SQUALANE plus GLYCOLIC Renewal Facial. So I've heard Susan Yara rave about this product, and I gave it a shot a couple months ago, and I've been loving it. It's very comparable to the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial, except it's obviously a little bit cheaper, and it's also a lot more gentle than the Baby Facial, I feel. It's more creamier, and it doesn't tingle as much, and it still gives me the same exfoliation, the same results. And with this mask, they only recommend to leave it on for 3 to 10 minutes, so I tend to just leave it on for about 5 minutes, and I would wash it right off. So that's another plus. You don't have to leave it on for as long as the Baby Facial and worry about over exfoliating. You know, you have to only keep it down to that 5-minute range, and it's going to give you good results as well. And then another chemical exfoliating mask that I recently found is also Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. And this is also a chemical exfoliating mask, except the texture is a little bit different. It's more grainy in this, and it has a stronger fragrance. It smells like, you know, pumpkin spice, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it doesn't bother me. And please do follow instructions on these face masks, especially the chemical exfoliating ones, because this one says to only leave it on for 3 to 7 minutes. So I really do keep it down to just leaving it on for 3 minutes and wash it right off. And even though there's that grainy texture to it, I feel like it doesn't really like irritate my skin or like, you know, give those micro tears. So again, please be extra careful when you're using chemical exfoliating masks, but don't be afraid of them. Do try out one and let me know in the comment section down below how you have experienced any chemical exfoliating masks. Okay, so now I want to talk about this really hydrating mask from Peter Thomas Roth as well. It's their Cucumber Gel Mask, and it's called their Extreme Detox Hydrator. And how I like to see this mask is just a very cooling, calming, hydrating mask. And you know, it has that gel-like consistency. And I just apply it all over my face, leave it on for about 10 to 20 minutes, and then I wash it right off. And it just instantly calms my redness or any irritation I might have experienced. So for example, let's say you went out, you experienced too much sun and you weren't wearing enough SPF, you immediately come home, maybe place this in the fridge for a little bit and then take it out, apply it all over your skin, and it gives that instant calming. It's almost like as though you applied like aloe vera to your skin. You can also leave this mask on overnight if you want that extra hydration. However, I don't really like to use any sort of like sleeping overnight mask just because I don't know, it just gives me that kind of slimy texture. So I just like to use this as a face mask for about 10 to 20 minutes. And the last set of face masks that I want to talk about are these beautiful sheet masks. So I clearly love myself some sheet masks, and I know they're not the most eco-friendly, but I'm trying to, you know, hold back on splurging on some face masks, but they're just so much fun, and you know, it does give you that instant hydration. So a recent find of a face mask for me has been the Sweet Chef brand, and they have it in beet and kale and ginger plus vitamin C. So each of the masks serves a different purpose. For example, the ginger plus vitamin C one is to brighten and even out your skin tone, and the kale plus vitamin B one is to hydrate and soothe your skin, and the beet plus vitamin A one is to refine pore and smooth out your rough skin. So I love to just apply these face masks for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I just take it off, you know, throw it away, and just rub in any of the remaining serums onto my face and neck, and it does give me that instant hydration as well. Another brand of sheet mask that I really enjoy is the Dr. Jart Pore-Recting Solution, or their like clearing face mask, and they just have a bunch of face masks in general. And I really like this one because it's a bubbling kind of face mask. So you apply the sheet on and then it bubbles up, and it does really clean out my pores. I mean, you can't really like visibly see it like cleaning it out or anything like that, but I do feel like it feels a little bit more cleansed and minimized. And side note, no product can ever minimize the size of your pores. You can only really clean and keep your like skin cleaned out and get that gunk out, but you can never truly like minimize the size of your pores. The only downside to the Dr. Jart sheet mask is that this specific one has a really strong fragrance, and I believe they have like essential oils. So I don't really like to use this like on a regular basis, just once in a while when I want that extra, like, okay, I really want to be feeling clean, but I don't want to use like a clay mask, so I just pop this on. Lastly, I want to talk about this very affordable sheet mask. It's the NEUTROGENA Hydro Boost Hydrating 100% Hydrogel Mask. So this is great because it's a unique type of like face mask. It's not a like a actual sheet mask, but you know, it's a gel mask, so it feels nicer on the skin. It hugs my skin better. So you know how like sheet mask, you tend to be like, oh, it doesn't cover my nose enough, or it covers my nose too much, or it covers my face too much. Whereas this gel mask, I feel like it perfectly fits my face, and it also gives that cooling effect as well. And I think the Neutrogena one is just a very basic, simple, effective sheet mask. You know, it's going to give you that hydration from the hyaluronic acid and just do its job. Okay, so that wraps up all the face masks that I've been currently loving and currently have stashed in my little skincare obsession, I would say. So I hope you guys liked the products that I shared, and if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section. I'll try to answer them. And also follow me on my Instagram. It's called Pigmented Glow. I just started it, and I share more details on skincare ingredients, other products that I've been loving, and also I share makeup and skincare, hair care tips in general as well. So I hope you guys found this video and the tips I shared useful. If you like this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. I would really appreciate it. And if you have any other suggestions for future videos, please leave it in the comments down below as well. And thank you so much for watching.